everyone, welcome back. Today's video is actually a really fun one. I'm going to be sitting down and talking about my favorite Ulta exclusive products. So this means these products are not sold at Sephora, and I also tried to pick products that also aren't sold at like Walmart. I know obviously Ulta has a drugstore section, and all of these drugstore products you can get at like Walmart and Target, so it's not really Ulta exclusive. So I wanted to kind of pick things out, like brands that you cannot get at Sephora and things you can't get at the drugstore. So you are solely going to Ulta that day. You're not going to run around anywhere else. You're not going to try and find these products anywhere else. Solely Ulta. That's kind of the best description I could give to this type of video. So I have some hair care, skincare, and makeup items. So if you guys are interested on hearing all of those, then let's just go ahead and get started. The first product I'm talking about, it has been on Ulta.com for a long time, but it just recently came into stores, and this is the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlight. And I bought this one online, and then I actually found one in store, so I got a backup one in store, but they now changed the packaging. So the packaging, I believe, is white, but this is very, very used, as you guys can see, but it's a very blinding and gorgeous highlight. It's worth all the money, believe me when I say that. But you just put it right there. Look at how stunning that color is. It has been raved about for so long on YouTube that I finally decided to purchase it, and as you guys can see, I have not put this product down. It is my most used highlight. It's the one that I have on my top drawer, and that's like my everyday makeup drawer, so I use this continuously. I already have my backup, like I said, so this is definitely one of my favorites from Ulta. Another brand that just recently came to Ulta is Dose of Colors, and this is their Friendication eyeshadow palette, and it's the collaboration between Desi and Katy, and I absolutely love this. The quality of these mattes is so unbelievable, and the shimmers inside of this palette are gorgeous as well. Like this blue shade right here, I'm just gonna, yep. Yeah, it's like absolutely stunning, and all of their eyeshadows are so good. Their lip products are so good. So if you guys haven't checked out the brand Dose of Colors, I definitely recommend. And if you guys are looking to get an eyeshadow palette, I definitely recommend this one right here, because it has your little pops of colors, but then the neutrals in there are amazing. So I really love also the liquid lipsticks that came with this collection. They're like a velvet type of liquid lipstick. I forgot what the formula is called, but yeah, definitely check out Dose of Colors. The next product is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and as you guys know, Tarte is in Sephora as well as Ulta, but the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, this one product, is only an Ulta exclusive, and I love this concealer. It's so full coverage, it's so good. I definitely will say it's a little bit more on the drier side, so if you guys have super dry skin, which I have pretty dry skin, but if I moisturize my under eyes, this is okay. But just a little warning, if you guys do have dry skin, you may or may not like this concealer, but if you guys have oily skin or normal skin, you guys will love this if you want a really full coverage concealer. I have really dark bags underneath my eyes, so I kind of need this, but if you're looking for something a little bit more moisturizing, still high-end side is a Too Faced Born This Way concealer that I love. You can get that at Sephora and Ulta, but this was just an Ulta exclusive that I fell in love with. Another concealer that is Ulta exclusive is from Makeup Revolution, and it's their Conceal and Define a Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, and I love this. I'm in the shade C1, and it is a very, very full coverage concealer. You guys can see I've used just quite a bit of it, but I love this. It's very, very comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. If you're in the budget for more drugstore, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. And then there's another drugstore one that I like, and this is the Catrice Cosmetics. Catrice Cosmetics, you can't get it everywhere. I've really only seen this brand at Ulta. I don't really know what other drugstores you could get it from, because I haven't seen it at any, but this is this is the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade 005 Light Natural. It's the concealer that I'm using underneath my eyes today, and I love this concealer. It's so good, and I definitely think it is an Ulta exclusive, because like I said, I haven't seen Catrice Cosmetics anywhere else in the drugstore, but don't quote me on that, and these two are the best like drugstore concealers I think that you could find at Ulta. Another drugstore product that I think is only Ulta exclusive, I personally haven't seen it at any other drugstore. This is the Essence Make Me Brow, and I'm in the shade 03 Soft Brownie Brows, and that's what I'm wearing on my brows today, and I absolutely love this product because it's so easy on the go if you guys are super quick to do your makeup and you just need something quick to just fill in a little bit, not too much or too bold. I love this product. It's like $2 or $3 at Ulta, so I definitely recommend picking it up or just checking out. I know Essence has a lot of good things. I like their long-lasting lip liner, just a lot of good stuff in this brand, and it's like all $2 to $3, so definitely recommend checking it out. I have another drugstore brand, and you can find this at Walmart, Target, like literally anywhere, but I think this collection If I'm not mistaken, they have the whole kit at Ulta, and I don't think they have the kit of it anywhere else. And this is the Modern Metals collection that came out, and it has a gloss, they have a highlighting and blush palette, and then they also have this eyeshadow palette right here, and I'll let you guys see the inside of it. But I tried these products out, and they are actually so good. Like, the quality of these are really good. I'm just going to show you guys the shimmer shade inside of this palette right next to the blue. But look at how good. That's just like the lid shade. Like, I love this. The pigmentation of the mattes are so good, and they definitely blend out really well. So for this to be e.l.f., but I wanted to mention it because when I was in Ulta the other day, I did see it as a set, and I haven't seen the set anywhere else. So if you guys are interested, the gloss is gorgeous as well, and if you guys wanted the set, I definitely recommend going to Ulta and getting it. Now, this next brand is definitely very popular at every single drugstore. It is Ardell, and I love their lashes, but these ones specifically I can only find at Ulta. I've had trouble finding them at Walmart and at Target. Like, these are the Studio Effect Custom Layered Lashes, and this is in the style Demi Wispies. This style specifically is my favorite, and I know that if I need a whole bunch of them for weddings or whatever it may be, or just to stock up, Ulta is the only place that I go to find it, because I know I can guaranteed to find it there. Everywhere else just has the regular like Demi Wispies from Ardell, but these are the Studio Effect ones, and these are my favorite ones. I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see, but that is just what they look like. They're very minky. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lashes today, and I love them. Every single time I wear them, people always ask if I have lash extensions on or if they're my lashes. Obviously not. But yeah, I'm always wearing these ones. These are like my go-to drugstore lashes. They're like $5 at Ulta, so recommend getting these ones if you're looking for a good everyday affordable lash. The next brand I want to talk to you guys about just recently came to Ulta, and that is ColourPop. And I'm not sure if these two items are actually in store or not, but I really like their Yes Please palette. I absolutely love it. This is a really good fall warm tone palette if you guys are into these tones. This eyeshadow palette is amazing, as well as like all the other ColourPop eyeshadow palettes in general. They're just so stunning, and the blendability is great. All the shadows are great. This one is my absolute favorite from them, and this is the Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. You guys can see right there. This is my favorite shade from the palette, if you guys couldn't tell. But yeah, all of ColourPop's items are super affordable, and I love them so much. Another item from them that I really like is these Luxe lipsticks, and this is in the shade Quickie right here. They just look like that. And these actually are like really high quality, but if you guys can see, that's the shade right there. It is such a beautiful kind of like pinky nude shade. I love it. I like the formula of it because they're not super matte, but they're also not super creamy to where they're gonna kind of just like fade away in like an instant after you eat something. Like, they are pretty long lasting, and they feel really good on the lips as well. So again, that was the color Quickie. Another brand that Ulta also just kind of recently started putting in their stores. I'm sorry if these are like new releases. I just feel like I was really excited that they came to Ulta because now you can see them in person, and that's Juvia's Place. If you guys haven't heard of Juvia's Place, I feel like they're very underrated to a lot of people that, you know, don't watch YouTube a bunch of the time, but this is what the palettes look like, and they're so beautiful. The pigmentation is insane. These are like the best colored eyeshadows in my opinion. I love them so much, and these are all so different. Like, this one right here is like a really perfect like rose goldy shade, and this one, this teal, is gorgeous. And then this palette right here from them is the Zulu, and then they have the Masquerade Mini. And the cool thing about these palettes is actually they have like the mini palette. So this is the mini, and as you guys can see, that's a significant difference than, let me, one second. Obviously the pan sizes on this mini are like a regular eyeshadow palette, and this one's just like a gigantic eyeshadow palette. So it's really cool that you have the option between two of them, but I really like this one. This is the Masquerade, like I said, and the colorful shadows up on top are really pigmented as well. And then you have your neutrals down here. They just came out with a gorgeous kind of like neutral toned matte palette, and it's gorgeous. And this is the Magic palette, and I love this one because there's so many different shades, but you guys can see this is like bigger than my head. It's insane. But I'm just gonna swatch like this shade right here. It is so pretty, and then like this silvery shade is amazing. I love them so much. I feel like they come out with a lot of like different colored eyeshadows, and I They're definitely really, really good, and they're actually not that expensive. I think this palette was maybe like $30, which is insane for how big this is. I'll probably never go through this palette. I'd have to do colored looks every single day to try and go through this, but yeah, I wanted to recommend that because I know they just recently came out in store, and if you guys are interested, you should definitely like swatch them and just kind of play around and see if you like them. And then the good thing is, if you don't like them or you're not a fan or something for some odd reason, you can always return it because it's Ulta. So just wanted to put that out there. So that is all the makeup that I feel like I could find only at Ulta if it is drugstore, or only at Ulta if it is high-end. So I wanted to mention those ones. Now I'm moving on to skincare, and I actually just recently got introduced to the brand Elemis, and they sent me over these two items right here. It was actually this campaign by Preemie. It's the Preemie VIP program. So I got it sent to them, and I've been trying them out for about 2 weeks now, and this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, anti-wrinkle day cream, and then this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. And I use this now to take off my makeup at night. I have it in my shower. It's just a little tub that I just take a little bit out, and it gets my makeup off really well because, as you guys can see, I do wear a lot of makeup, especially when I'm filming. So this has done a great job at cleansing my makeup. I know it's hard to find makeup removers that are really good for like your eye area and stuff, and this just makes your skin feel amazing. And it's really cool because it feels kind of like a harder gel, and then once you kind of warm it up in your hands and then you put it on your face, it's like it feels like butter, and then once you put it in your hands and warm it up, it just gets to like a nice oil. So I really, really like that, and it doesn't leave your face like greasy or anything like that either. So wanted to put that out there because I know it's hard to find a good cleansing balm. And then this is the Pro Collagen Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream, and I can't really say anything about wrinkles because I don't have wrinkles. Like, I'm only 23, so I don't really have like bad wrinkles to say like, yeah, I got rid of them completely or anything, but this makes my skin feel so amazing. I do have dry skin, and this does an amazing job at like moisturizing my skin, and I actually feel like it kind of goes in my skin rather than just like sitting on top or not actually moisturizing it. I hate whenever I feel like moisturizers just don't do anything for me. Like, they feel good for 5 minutes and then it's like, oh, my face is still dry. Whereas this one, I wake up in the morning and my skin feels so good, so moisturized, so hydrated, and it just looks gorgeous, and it feels really good too. So I definitely recommend trying this out. This is one of their best sellers, and at Ulta you can read all the reviews. There's so many good reviews, and I have been loving this product. I was really excited that Preemie decided to send this to me because I actually got this LMS Papaya Enzyme Cream in my Fab Fun. I got it in my Fit Fab Fun box, and I loved this thing, so I was like, what is Elemis? And then once I heard that they wanted to send this to me, I was like, oh my gosh, more skincare from them, which is so cool because this one smells really good. So if you guys haven't tried the Papaya Enzyme Peel, I definitely recommend going to Ulta and smelling it. Oh my gosh, and then also putting it on your face because it makes your skin feel so good and so smooth. This skincare just is like very like fresh in my opinion. I don't know, I really like it. So another skincare that I think you can only find at Ulta and not at Sephora is a Mario Badescu, and specifically I used to have a lot of like red marks right here on my chin because I used to have a lot of hormonal acne, and I would pick at it and I was really bad with my skincare, didn't really care. So I use this whitening mask to kind of, I don't want to say like bleach my skin or lighten my skin, but it helped kind of get rid of that redness that I had because I used to be so self-conscious about it, and this definitely helps. So anytime that like I have one pimple and I don't want it to scar really bad, I'll put this on it and it clears it away so quickly, and it makes your skin kind of go back to the way it was before. So I definitely recommend trying out the whitening mask from Mario Badescu. This isn't a super expensive skincare brand, so I definitely recommend this one as well. And then that's basically all that I have for skincare. So a lot of skincare at Ulta you can find at Sephora, but that's like Ulta exclusives. And now I have hair care, and I'm not sure where else you guys could find this. Maybe you could find it at like, no, honestly, I have no idea. I always tell my clients, because this is the #1 shampoo that I always recommend to them no matter what hair type. It smells amazing. This is the Wella Brilliance shampoo and conditioner. I love this. I use it for my own hair. I use it on all my clients. They all love it, and it just makes your hair feel so good. And I definitely recommend for like some extra moisture if you're a blonde especially, but it works great for brunettes. And then from Wella as well, this is their new fusionplex line, and this is their mask. So I use this in the shower for like 10 minutes, probably once or twice a week. It makes my hair so soft, and especially with blondes, you guys know how much breakage blondes have. So I always recommend doing a mask in your hair at least 1 to 2 times a week, and this is a really good one. So both of these from Wella are 2 of my favorites. And I think that's all that I have to share with you guys. These are all the Ulta exclusives that I can think of. Oh, actually one more, Dermalogica. This is the Hydralure Primer. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, my camera's dying again, but this makes your skin look like a baby's bottom. I promise. This is the only thing I've ever used that has completely blurred my pores, like 100% completely, not even one single pore on my face. It has a pretty hefty price tag, but it's definitely worth it because you only need like a little baby amount. So yeah, I wanted to throw that in there, but that is all that I have to share with you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today. I'm sorry if you hear Tank, he's going nuts. There's someone outside. So I have to go, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.